Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Mask of the Betrayer, where I went to go do some
Certainly.
crafting and I ran into plot. Oh well. Greater Mask of Persuasion. Bonus to Charisma, Concentration, and Diplomacy. All these things with masks. I'm glad I'm not playing. Ooh, there's our portal that we're looking for. Nothing in these. Let's go to the shadow portal. Well, look at this. Strange. A portal of some sort. Portal's definition, I think, of strangeness. This particular one leads to, judging by the smell, is that, no, if it were a pyretic conduit, it would have a hint of cinnabar, too cold to be fiendish. Wait for her to think. Ah yes, this makes sense. It is a gateway to the plane of shadow. I should have known. The whole city has an otherworldly chill. Stepping through it should take us to a sort of inverted parallel of our own. You mean the upside down, perhaps? Well, stranger things. I've never heard of. I've heard of stranger things. So have I. I've actually lived them. In fact, I've had my dabblings with the plane of shadow quite often. It is not. That's why I want this. That's why I made the silver rapier. Not everything is as it seems in the shadow plane. Still, if our wits are about us, we should have nothing to fear. Let us go through before it closes. You don't left much behind. Perhaps a thorough search will reveal some answers that you went too fast for me to read. Okay, we're going to go take out the summoner. Oh, you're not a summon. You're just here. Awesome. Okay. See if there's anything else useful. Ooh, there is something else useful here. An ornate chest with a magic wand. I think we can use that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And why are we still having you in the disguise robes? We have a better robe that is also not also a red wizard thing. Okay, put this up. Not that. I'm gonna put that in here in the bag, in the magic bag. Okay.
Yes.
Put on the skin of shadow, please. Brilliant water essence. And you already know it. Already nope. Really? Thought I already gave you that. You already know that. You definitely already know that. Okay.
What do you need?
If only you
Yes.
hadn't cast your magic, the greater magic weapon, we could have had a magical alchemical silver thing, and we would be much better prepared than we are now, because I would be using double rapiers.
Certainly.
And one of them would be set to fighting Shadow Theodore locked. Something is terribly familiar about this chamber, as if you saw it once in a dream, but only remembered just now. Your eyes are pulled towards the blood-stained table at the center of the room. You have lain upon that table. You felt those restraints digging into your flesh.
Yes?
Liena has many more answers to give me than I was expecting, and many more that she owes me. Disarming trap. You are a very useful familiar, Kaji.
Certainly.
Boots of stride. Boots of... I don't know. They're not boots of striding.
Yes.
Boots of hardiness.
Certainly.
Which are like boots of striding, only better. My AC is now 39.
Come this way.
think part of that is
Certainly.
the spell she's giving me. I'm like also stone-skinned. This table is ugly, unadorned, and spattered with old dried blood. 2 heavy restraints are mounted on each end to bind a person's hands and feet. Reach out to touch the table. You reach out your hand to touch the tabletop. You run your fingers across its smooth, polished surface. Something twists inside you where the shard once lay. Your ears are ringing, filling with noise. A voice rises through the din, a woman's voice, or is it two? The sound is so much the same. Your vision blurs. Dark shapes are standing over you, tightening the straps on your hands and feet. So tight that your wrists and ankles burn and bleed. Concentrate on the dark shapes and try to make out their features. They are women, their faces nearly identical, one garbed in white, the other in red. Other figures lurk behind, shadowy, more bestial in form. The cold fingers of the women brush your chest, run a cold blade across your skin, and you cannot move, you cannot scream, you can only watch. The twist in your chest becomes a burning, an echo of surging pain, growing and growing in intensity. The women's arms are red to the elbows, their pale faces splattered in blood. Constitution. Fight the pain to try to maintain the dream. The pain surges once more, becoming too intense to bear. You wrench your hand away from the table and the dream shatters. Dang it. I'm a little bit hurt, so let's do that. Okay, that's a little bit better hit points. I think it's worth it. Okay, now at full hit points. Oops, I meant to do a save.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
I thought I smelled incompetence.
You two know each other.
This is Kai Kamoon, one of the most worthless piles of sputum to wear the red robes of Thay.
Rival of yours at the academy?
Kai is a sniveling sycophant. My only rivals are magicians of worth. He also happens to be a junior instructor at my academy. I can only wonder why he strayed so far from his mentor's leash.
All that's changing. Ahriman rewards his allies well. With Liena dead, I've earned a promotion. It's a shame the old hag didn't put up much of a fight. She destroyed herself in a blaze of fire. Must have known she couldn't best me.
If you murdered an innocent woman, you're going to answer for it.
You. Ahriman warned me of you. Sophia, why would you travel with this thing?
You claim to know me. I do not take kindly to that.
I want no trouble from you. Stand aside. My quarrel is with Sophia. I doubt she'll put up nearly as much of a fight as Liena, or her mother.
My mother? Kai Kamoon, you had best be mocking me. If you raised your hand against my mother, I will extract 1,000 screams from your wretched hide.
Oh, she had no idea it was coming. She used every last cantrip she knew, but her loyal allies, her daughter even, never arrived to save her.
Suddenly you're sounding quite a bit more like a Thean than you have been. Okay. Let Sophia speak? Yes.
And to think that you once claimed to care for me.
Liena was wise to destroy herself, rather than fight me.
I suspect
doubt
she's
you have
not
the old
really
hag's
dead.
sense to surrender, to make this quick. No matter. Let's settle this.
Let's bring the Orglash. And let's try to get out of here before I get...
In my station.
Am I stunned? Lovely. I want that freedom of movement. That's a rape. Oh, they're not summoned again. Stop picking on the poor defenseless that Rafe was fighting the Orglosh. Well, thank you. I always assumed Kai's ambition would get him killed, but I didn't think it would be by my hand. No matter, he will not be missed. Kai mentioned your mother's loss. I am sorry, mother's death. I'm sorry for your loss. I can only hope that Kai was lying to unsettle me. I should not have given him the pleasure of getting so angry. Still, if he was telling the truth, I should have never left the academy when I did. My mother, Nethris, she has the respect of the other wizards, but not their love. Don't worry, mistress. You still have me. I'm family, sort of. I'm running out of trustworthy people in my life. Just Kaji, Master Jaffe, the academy if he still lives. Well, his name was Nethris. I'd like to hear more about her if you're willing to tell me. My mother she is difficult to love, I suppose. Driven, stubborn, but wise in her way. She has no patience for ambitious wizards like Kai. Her studies are everything to her. Master Jaffe insists that she looked much like me in her youth, although I suspect he may be seeing what he wishes to see. I believe he had feelings for my mother when they were both young. Indeed, poor Jaffe may be dead as well if he stood by my mother. I wish I knew their fates. Doubt she raised you to be so easily disheartened. Perhaps it might help you to return home. I completely understand, but your company would be best. Thank you, but I promised my mother I'd look after you. If those were her last orders, well, I'd like to honor them. Had the situation been reversed, had someone harmed me, her wrath would have been merciless. I will grieve for my mother by finding honor in it. I'm still curious why someone would want Leanna dead, though, given what we found in that other room, I may have wanted her dead. Our association with my mother must have been very important. Why else would Araman send his pawns all the way to Rashomon? Vienna was more than some common theater venture. At least Kai is dead, and Vienna's death is avenged. I appreciate your help in killing that little wretch. I should be thanking you. I would not have fared well without your help. Indeed, I'm very highly enhanced in your skills. I am glad I could be of service to you. My entire youth was spent studying my craft. It's about time I put my knowledge to use. But we couldn't prevent her death, and there's no use dwelling on it. What do you know of Aramen? Aramen is a common enough name in the Fae, but there is an Aramen at the Academy of Shapers and Advisors. He's a senior instructor, quiet, soft-spoken, shockingly adept at magic. I've met him, but we rarely traded words. He stays hidden in the library most of the time. So the Aramen at your academy, you think he led the coup against your mother? A reclusive yet polite old man who kept to himself at an academy full of aggressive, ruthless magicians. Yes, he sounds guilty enough. Had he been more vocal about his hatred for my mother, she'd have anticipated and stopped him long ago. This Ottoman can't be so clever if he trusted Kai. Yes, well, Kai couldn't be trusted to serve anyone but himself. No doubt Kai was a sacrificial pawn, bought with the promise of coin or a meaningless title. Actually, turning someone like Kai against my mother was quite clever. A thug that has all ambition and no talent can be easily manipulated and rarely lives to collect payment. Do all the instructors of the Academy try to kill each other? Our Academy is better than most in the Fae, but Red Wizards are infamous for their tendency to kill their own, even if just for scraps of authority to settle a petty grudge. I suppose I have become so desensitized to it. Let the power mad kill each other, I've always thought, but I should have known it would claim my mother, or even me. Why would someone want to kill your mother? As the headmistress of the Academy, her death creates a void of leadership. Red Wizards are the true power of Fae. Running an academy makes one a creature of great authority. I think I've heard enough about Ottoman. Yes, and I tire of talking about him. If he truly is to blame for my mother's death, then I will see him again. Doesn't sound like you and Kai were fond of each other. No, not at all. At one point he was kind to me, but it was all a ruse. He just wanted the attention of the headmistress's daughter. He embodied the common man's idea of a red wizard, unscrupulous and loyal only to his own ambitions. Agree? Oh, I'd said something. We should probably keep moving. We agree. With Leanna dead, perhaps our best course is to speak to the dwarf woman and the other actors. There's a chance Leanna can confide in one of them. And let us know, please. Okay.
Yes.
What do
So
you
you
need?
don't. Added armor +4. You do have a belt. Red wizard robes. Wonder if I can
Yes?
sell those here. What is this belt? Belt of Ramantha. Greater spell focus, evocation, greater spell penetration, spell focus, evocation. Greater fire burst, magic missile, prismatic spray, sunburst. That is a hell of a belt. You get to keep that belt. Okay. Anything else around
Certainly.
here that we should be aware of? That's how we came in. This is going to be locked, isn't it? Okay. Oh, there's another ornate chest. We opened that one. Baji.
Yes.
Certainly.
Oh, there's a trap. Of course there is. But it's cold damage, and I'm immune to cold thanks to your glosh. Examine the table more closely. Little care was taken in the table's construction save to ensure that its surface was smooth. It was long enough to accommodate a prone humanoid and seems newly built. The wood felt and local were shipped to paved trees. Dark bloodstains cover the table's surface and spatter the floor that surrounds it. Touch it. But you sense nothing more, neither pain nor dream. I was hoping to get a better chance. There's something, yeah. Acquired item scroll. Planner binding. Acid fog.
Yes?
Can't do planner binding because, conjuration.
Certainly.
Anything else here on this? Oh, hey, we give you all the materials you need to craft magic armor, except for a caster that can do magic armor. Enter the portal and return to the veil on the prime material plane. Okay. As soon as we talk to this dwarf woman, I'm getting some crap. Baji,
Yes.
come deal with this. Good.
What do you need?
Oh, those are mandolins. That looks like a violin, actually. Das Lute. It's a very useful thing for a bard. Focalon Bandalore. All that does is provide light. Okay, they're all gone, actually. So we're gonna take a rest. Because we'll have to track down this woman. Okay. Give me a moment here. I need to check something. Hello. So, we don't have enough to make the, what do you call it? She should have enough to
way.
make the, give me a moment here. Sorry for the interruption there. She should have 2 magic weapons here now.
Certainly.
And
Yes.
I should have enough. Okay, let's go back to
Certainly.
that blacksmith's place. I cannot tell you how much I want to get rid of this outfit. It looks, I mean, it's nice and all. It's very well made, I guess. It looks a little bit bizarre. I just want, it just is not this character. Oh, no. That was stupid. Okay. Where is my smith? Where's that foot? There's the smith hammer. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now greater magic weapon. Oh. Silver rapier. Okay. I'll come up with a better name later.
Whose light and Fuzan.
I mean, the last rapier I just called Meren's rapier. Demon Bane. I think demons were the cold iron, require cold iron, and devils require silver. Demon Bane. I'll rename it if that turns out to be wrong. I need to make it holy eventually. Anyway,
Certainly.
2 videos is enough for me. 2 videos, a level. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go and I'm going to put silver in there. We are going to go sell, before I end this video, we're going to go out into the thing. We're going to go talk to the craftsman and we're going to sell some of this crap we have. I could probably go and make a couple more rapiers, masterwork rapiers to sell for a couple thousand a piece, 1,000 a piece or so. But oh, plot.
Keep your distance, witches. I've studied your laws, and we've broken none.
You know our laws. But I know you, child. Even if these others do not. You will be better served by keeping silent.
Look, Shiva, the girl's companion. It's that one who offends the land and draws an army to our gate.
Speak your name, foreigner, and be warned that you address the Wicklaren.
I am Meren Maynolds. I came to your city to find a woman called Liena. Unfortunately, it seems that I came too late.
Then Magda spoke true? She said they were Thayans, that they appeared from the very shadows.
Calm, Katya. You are a witch now, not a farm girl. You crossed spells with our mortal enemies, foreigner, and drove them from our midst. For that, much may be forgiven.
Forgiven? I've committed no crime.
But the bear god has marched an army of spirits to our gate, and he roars for your blood. He claims that you have defiled his sacred den and loosed an evil upon the world.
And the bear god does not lie. I can smell the wrongness on you, foreigner. It hangs upon you like a corpse shroud.
Magda may know more about Leanna. I must speak with her.
How do we know that you wouldn't have slain Leanna yourself? How do we know you won't do the same to Magda?
Make your peace with the bear god, foreigner, and we will know you for a friend.
Then I suppose I have no choice. I will confront Oku alone if need be.
Alone? I haven't come this far with you to let you face the spirits by yourself, unless that's truly what you wish.
No witch may stand against the spirits of the land, but I will honor the debt we owe you, foreigner, for defeating the Red Wizards. Go to our prison on the north edge of town. Any convict who is willing to stand at your side will be granted a full pardon.
All right, I'll take any... That's fair, thank you.
You know not what dreams may lie hidden behind steel and rune, foreigner, nor what paths they might open to you. We will watch from our high place, and we will receive you again, if you return alive.
I just keep having to press. See you in a moment.